So hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today again I am back with another important numericals and basic electrical engineering. And here you can see the circuit on the screen, and in this circuit we have to find the potential difference between X and Y, and here all the value of resistors are given in ohm. So here first we will consider this as mesh 1 and this as mesh 2, and here the current flowing in this mesh is in this direction. So suppose the current flowing in this mesh is I1 and the current flowing in this mesh is I2. Here you can see in this mesh the current is flowing in this way. Similarly in mesh 1 the current is flowing in this way. So first here if you look at this mesh 1, so applying KVL in mesh first. So you apply KVL on mesh first. So we can write here. So if we start from here, we can write here minus 2 plus, since the current is entering in this positive and leaving from the current is entering in the negative and leaving from positive. So here we will consider 2 and again this minus 3i1 and minus 2i1. So 2 minus this 3i1 minus 2i1, and that is equals to 0. So from here we can calculate the value of I1. So we can see the value of I1 will be here. I1 is going to give 2 upon 5 ampere, and similarly we can apply KVL in mesh 2. So applying KVL in mesh 2, so here we can write, here you can see if we start from here, so minus 2 plus, since the current is falling in here, the current is falling in this direction, so it will be plus 8 volt minus 5 I2 and plus 4 minus 3 I2 equals to 0. So here we can write 8 minus 5 I2 and again plus 4 volt is given, plus 4 minus 3 I2, and that is equals to 0. Since here we have considered this minus 2 plus, since the current is leaving from this positive polarity, so plus 8 and minus 5 I2, this plus 4 volt and minus 3 I2 equals to 0. So from here we will get the value of I2. So here on calculating we will get the value of I2 as, and I2 will be this 3 upon 2. So here we have obtained the value of I1 from mesh 1 and similarly the value of I2 from mesh 2. Now we need to determine the potential difference between X and Y. Here we need to determine the potential difference between this point X and Y. So here we can write so now here Vxy equals to Vx and minus Vy. So from here we can write Vx minus Vy. So in order to calculate the Vx minus Vy, we have to write the KVL equations, and here we'll move from here, we'll move from y to x, means in this direction, y to x. And here we can see the current following in this mesh is I2 and the current is following in this direction. So if you consider this mesh only, then the value at this will be minus 3 I2, but we are moving from this way, so it will be 3 I2 and again minus 5 volt and minus 3 I1. So here we can write, so if you move from y to x, so you can write here 3 I2 and minus 5 volt and again minus 3 I1. Here you can see we are moving from y to x in these directions. So it will be 3 I2 and this will be minus 5 volt and again minus 3 I1. So here if you calculate, and here we have obtained the value of I1 and I2. Here you can see the value of I1 is 2 upon 5 ampere and the value of I2 is 3 upon 2 ampere. And if you substitute the value of I1 and similarly the value of I2 in this equation, you will get the value of Vxy. So if you substitute the value of I1 and I2, you will get the value of Vxy and it will be minus 1.7 volt. So the required potential difference between x and y is minus 1.7 volt. So here Vxy is going to give minus 1.7 volt. So hope you enjoy the lectures. Thanks for watching and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.